Hey guys, what's up, and welcome to part 2 of the origami scooter. So, where we left off is right here. You can go see part 1, and now we're just gonna hop right back into the tutorial. So, this is what we have left off with, and we're gonna start by folding this backwards. And we're gonna fold it backwards on a crease that goes from there, and this crease will go right to that corner. So this will fold up, and it'll go right, you'll see right here, that shape will be folded, it'll go to the corners like that. And then this side should go to around there, you can see, like that. And this should go all the way to that corner, and you can crease it. Alright. So now what we're going to do is we're going to look at this part right here. So if you turn it over, we're going to take this corner and press it out. We're going to make this a mountain fold like that. It's going to come out like this, and then it should go right onto there. And then this will just fold over like that. So that's just reverse folding that out. It was the opposite way, but then this will just fold over. So now we have this. Now we can turn it over, and now you'll see this side is colored, and we're gonna take this, fold it behind, and the crease will go from that point across, and it should go on that middle across there. Just fold this whole thing back, and it should go across that point and that point. And then it should line up with that crease. We have a crease that runs along back there. So you can crease that. It should look like this. We're going to take this and we're going to make a mountain fold along this crease here. So right like that. It's this diagonal crease that goes to the corner. And we're going to fold up, and it's going to go along this crease that comes down that way. So we're going to open this up, and it's going to go along that crease like that. It's going to go up to there, and now this is going to all fold down by, it's going to flatten along there. So make a valley fold along this line that runs along there. Right there, that's going to fold over like that, and then we're going to make a valley fold right next to that, like that. Now we just have this, and this is going to flatten, and this is going to stay folded there. So when this folds over, this is just going to make a crease up like that and fold back. And what we're looking for right here is this crease that was kind of started. We're going to continue it all the way down like that. So it should look like this. It's coming up like that. You can crease that through, and then this is coming along, and it should go to that corner just in diagonal like that. Like that. So this is what we have. This folded up like that. We just kept this folded over, and then we made these creases like that. Alright, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this triangle we have here and just push it out to the other side. So we're just gonna make a fold, a mountain fold down to here along this top. Gonna have to go in that pocket a little bit. You have to unfold it like that to get under there. Then this is gonna close in. These are gonna be, we're gonna unfold that bit, and then these 3 lines are gonna be valley folds. We're just gonna close that down, and you'll see if we flip it over, we're gonna see the same thing but coming out the other side like that. And you can make these creases and it should go all the way up to there, like that. And here it's just collapsed in. So that should look like that, and that's what that side should look like. This should still be folded up. So now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna make this a mountain fold, and take this, we're just gonna swivel it over like that, and make this mountain fold from that point to there. You can crease that, and just fold it up, and it should look like that. Now, we're gonna take this corner and pull out the pocket. So this is gonna fold, and then that will slide up. That layer that's there will slide up, and then we're making this a fold right through there, folding this edge to that edge, and that should flatten just like that. Alright, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this bit on the corner and just open it up like that, right there. This is gonna become a line, so we've opened it up. We're gonna make this mountain fold across here, and now we're just going to reverse fold this in like that. So this is what that should look like right there. That's what we did, just reverse fold that in and close it up. So that's what we have so far. Now what we're gonna do is we can fold this part up like this, and in doing so we will stretch this corner out, making two creases right in there like that, and those will naturally form when you fold that up like that. So that's what that should look like. Alright, so now we have this, and now what we're gonna do is we're gonna swivel this over along this crease. So fold this over, and then you'll see we have this, and this is gonna fold up along that crease up there. So fold this edge up to there, and then we will create a crease that goes right like this. Or no, actually it's already existing, like that. So it was like this, but we folded this over, folded up on that, and now we're here, like that. So now what we're gonna do is take this edge and fold it to the center crease, right like this. Make sure it's very precise. This will be important later on. Just like that. So now we have that, we're going to reverse fold it in. So basically, we're just going to unfold and reverse fold, make this a mountain fold, like that, and then fold that over. Like that. So basically, we're bringing around the flap behind and front. And it should look like that. Now we're gonna fold this edge, like that, right to the center, like that. So just fold this over, like that. Alright, so now we're gonna take this flap right here, unfold it, and then reverse fold it in, but along this crease. So we're gonna tuck it behind, but along the diagonal there, like that. That should stay there. Now, we can fold this over like that, just this flap, and then take this top bit and fold it down along that crease. So when we do that, we'll see this start to come down, and then this, we can make this mountain fold right along here, like that, and just flatten it so that we can make something like this, another triangle looking thing on this side. And now you can just take this and reverse fold we have this square. You can take the corner and just reverse fold the entire thing in, and it lies flat like that. So this is what we have. We did that, and then just reverse folded this back like that. So now we can fold this along this crease here. You'll see right along that. We fold this up, then the entire pocket will flatten like that. And that'll go right along that line. So it should look just like that. Now, I'm gonna fold this edge over like that, and then fold this edge to this edge like that. Just the entire thing like that. Now, what we'll do is just do the same thing on the top, fold this edge to the middle, and fold it down like that. Like that. So we should have this point. We don't need to reverse fold or anything like that. It'll just stay like that. So now we can fold the entire part down. So it should look like this. And we should have these flaps arranged like this. Alright. So now what we're gonna do is flip this around. So we're gonna turn it over and take this entire flap and fold it over, while at the same time taking this flap and folding it over. So it'll be like that. Just flipping both flaps. Fold this over that way, and then on this side fold this over that way. So it should look like this. Now we're gonna make a new fold that goes from this point right on the corner where that crease meets the raw edge through this point right there and along to the end. So again, that's from that crease at the raw edge through this point in the middle, right at that triangle, the point. So you can do this, line it up at the raw edge, like that. And it should be pretty much parallel to the one behind it. You should see the crease should come at that point, like that. And then crease it. In this point, it should look like that. So this should be a straight line. Now, we can fold the entire top down like this, and it can finally mostly lie flat except for this corner. Now, we're gonna take this and just crimp along these lines, make a mountain fold there, behind it, and then a valley fold on that crease there. And that should just swivel it over back like where it was a while ago in part 1. And that should look like that. And now we're just gonna reverse fold this pocket right in there, and it should look like that. Make the mount folds and then just close it up. So that's what that should look like. Now we're gonna focus on this part right here. So we're gonna take this, I'm gonna zoom in a little bit. We're gonna fold this flap over like that, and then take this right here, make a mountain fold right there along this crease. It already exists. we're gonna pivot it upwards. So it should look like this. Then we're gonna pivot that upwards like that. And fully extend it along the valley fold down there. So it should look like that. Right there. So now we can take this edge and flatten it again and fold. Now we can do the same thing we did before and fold this up like that. And now this is going to be a loose edge like that, but we're going to flatten that down. We're going to fold this down so that this edge that crease right through there, that one should line up with that right there, just like that, and then continue it on. Now we can flatten this over just like that, and it should be again right there so that that line goes under there like that. So now we're gonna take this and just reverse fold this edge behind. So we're gonna take this, open it up, and just fold that edge fully behind like that, and then fold it back again. So now the edge is just behind there, like that. So now we can zoom out again, and this is what it should look like. And we can close this again. See, that should look like there. Now we're gonna fold this entire section over along this crease, right up to the top there. We can make a crease. It should look like that. Right there. So now we're gonna swing the paper out right here, and this should press in. So just press that in and swing this open, and we're gonna close it. We're gonna swing this open like that and make a crease along there, so it goes down to this point, so that this crease can continue to the end like that. And then this is gonna fold over like that. So we're making that in there, and then this is gonna fold all the way down. Like that. Just like that. So now we're gonna open this up and pull that pocket out from under there and make this crease that follows the diagonal right like that. So that's what it should look like. And we had something like this a little bit on the other side. So now we're gonna look up in here, and there's an edge in there like this. So now just make sure this edge is right there. That can still stay full. And you bring that around. It was behind there, but we're just gonna bring it into there like that. So now we're going to take this and fold this edge over, just to crease through everything, and then unfold to get those creases. And we're gonna make a mountain fold under here and just swivel that over So once that's a mountain fold, that will fold down to there. Then this edge will fold back over like that. And that's what that should look like. Like that. So now, we're gonna zoom back in on this part and kind of do the same thing to get this edge over here. We're gonna open this edge up, open right there, and look at this crease right there, make that a mountain fold. Right there. And fold it up like that, just swivel it up, and that should come down like that along those creases, and it should look like that. And now what we'll do is just take this and reverse fold this edge along that crease. So press this in like that, like you're folding it up, just like that. So that's what that should look like, and then this side will still be out. Now we're going to take this corner right here and fold it over, just like that. Crease it very sharply and then unfold. And now we're going to open it up and sink it in like that. Just right along there. And that's what it should look like. And then this should fold right back into place like that. So now we can fold this up again, fold this behind, but this will swing out like that, and that's okay. We want that to swing out. We're gonna pull this all the way out, this corner, so that should open like this. So that's the corner we had in there, and then it can fold behind. So what we can do now is flatten along this crease in the diagonal, and then make this crease to that point, like that. Right like that. So this is just flattening, right? So once we have that, we can take this entire edge and put it like this, and we can make this point right from that point to there, fold that over like that, and that should go to this point. So like that. So that is just flattened in like that. We have this point here. So this right here we can look on next, and it should stay folded like that. And then we can fold up along this valley fold like that, and this middle should align, and then fold that crease like that. So now we have something like this, but what we can do now is pull this edge out like this. So just take this edge and reverse fold it out like that. Just pull it out. It can't go any farther than that. So we're just gonna take this edge, it was in like that. We're gonna pull it out to there. Just like that. So now can take, what we're gonna do is take this edge and fold it over, like that, but along this crease, just like that, under there, like that. And now, we're gonna make a crease that comes down through here, like that. We can close this off by making that fold there, and then just making this go to the end, and that'll go to this point, like that. And then this will just go, you can flatten it. So that's what this should look like. I'll open it up so you can see, like that. Just to there. It was a series of complex folds. So congratulations if you made it through that. Now what we're gonna do is take this edge up and just fold this whole thing over, like that. Now we're gonna fold along this edge to that point and fold it all the way up to the corner like that. And then flatten down along here. Just flatten like that. And this crease should go like that. Right there. So this is what we should have. Now we're gonna make a fold that comes all the way over, but it comes down off of this point right here, right there. So we're gonna take that point and fold over on it, and we're gonna make the fold off that point, and it's gonna go down to this point right here, to where that is. Like that. So align those 2 points. Make a crease. And that's what it should look like right there. Now, we can take this edge and fold it down through all those layers, like that. And then what we'll do is fold this entire edge back along this crease. So we folded that down, then fold this back along there. It should look like that. Don't press too hard because it'll make some of the creases more rounded. So now we're gonna take the paper and pull open this edge like that, and then just make a crease that goes right like that, right there. So now take this, and we're gonna essentially fold this in half, like that, along the crease right here. So we're gonna take this and fold that over along to that line, like that, and then squash that. Don't crease it too hard until a lot of these steps have come through, because otherwise it won't be as neat. So right now you're folding through a lot of layers, which is hard for the paper. So just keep it not too creased, just like that for now. So now we're gonna open this pocket here, like that, and pull it out right there. And you can even pull out that bit, and that will stay in there. And this will come out like this. And we can also open up this pocket in here we're gonna open this up and then fold on there. Like that. So that's what that should look like, just that edge. Now we're also gonna open up this pocket here. Just pull that out, like that, and you should squash it so the little corner comes through like that. That's what this should look like. Now we're gonna take this and fold that up, right there, and then this should also fold up to match that, like that. So what we did, fold up along this edge, it should go to that point, fold up, and then along the bottom edge, which the crease is already there, like that. So it kind of looks like an S right now. And once we've done that, we can take this edge right here, and we're gonna reverse fold it behind. So take this, open it up, and then just press this point up like that, and make those valley folds mountain folds like that, and then close it behind. So it was on this edge, but we just wrapped it behind like that. So now we can take this entire thing and fold it over like that, but that'll make this want to come over. So we're gonna take this and fold it over too. And this should fold all the way over like this. So now fold it over, and this point should go up to that corner like that. Right up to there. So that should look like that. Now, we're gonna take this, should be folded over like that. And now we'll take this edge, pull it down, and it should be flush with here, like that. So we just swiveled it over. It was like this. Now we'll swivel it like that, right there. So now, take this edge, fold it up. So now we're gonna swivel this over, and this should go match the back edge along the crease that's already there. Then we can just flatten this. So we just swiveled that from there to there, like that. Now we can fold this all back. So it doesn't matter if that was super unneat then. So now you can take this edge and fold it up to here, like that. Just take this, we'll be unleashing the pocket, folding this up, like that. Right up to there. Like that. And then this will fold down. So we're gonna take this, we have this right now. Take this and fold it over. And now we should have that. Now we can take this edge and fold it to the bottom edge. So fold it all the way down. Like that. So we're gonna fold that down, then unfold it like that. And now we're gonna take this point and fold it behind along that crease right there. Mountain fold behind, so it should be tucked up under there now. Like that. So now we can take this and just leave it like that for now, and we can work down here. So what we're gonna do here is take this edge and fold it to the center, like that, and unfold. Now we're gonna sink it in. So open it up, should look like that. And this is a fairly easy sink. Just go around the edges with mountain fold like that, around the edges of the crease, and then press it in like that. So now we're gonna take this edge right here and pull on where that sink was. We're gonna pull that out. So that should be a full mountain fold. It runs all the way through like that. And we're gonna take that and fold it up like that, and then bring this down. So it should look like that. Again, don't crease too hard until it's ready with the raw edges and everything, so just kind of have that as an idea there. Now we're gonna fold down like that, so keep it kind of light. And now we're gonna sink this edge inside. So this edge we have right here, we can just close sink it inside like that. So this is where you can crease after it. So just take that edge, press it inside. And it's this. And then we take this, press it, just the entire triangle inside. Like that. And on the bottom it should look like that. So, and this is what I mean one of the times you can fully crease. So now, there's not a bunch of layers on top of each other, and you can crease it with a lot more confidence. It'll be a much neater crease if you crease it more now. So that's what that should look like. Now once you have that, you can take this and fold it over one more. And then it should look like this. And now you can just fold this edge over and it looks like that. So this is kind of the middle point, the edges. And we can fold from this point, make a fold over. Shouldn't go all the way to the middle, but it should come down to where that point is. Just crease there. Should look like that. And unfold. And do the same thing on the other side at that point. Go up to there, that corner. Then to ground right there, like that. Increase it. And unfold. So now we're just going to kind of leave those there and reverse fold this top edge behind like that. Right there. That should look like that. And now we're going to take this edge right here and fold it down along that crease and then make a new crease there. Like that. And now we can take this edge and we're going to reverse fold this pocket out like that. So we're going to make a valley fold here, and then spread this like that. Right there, so that this should come out like that. And you can roll these creases so that the edge looks neat right there. But that's what we did. We just took this and reverse folded that out. And that should look like that. Now we're just gonna take this top edge and fold it down. And you can fold it down on top, but I like to fold it down behind so it's more out of the way. Less complicated. Like that. And now fold this up. So these are the points we're going to end up with, so you can crease these all the way. And make the ends neat. Like that. This one might need a little work, so I'm going to work on that now. So now we should have something like this. And this is finished points right here. So now we're gonna sink those edges that we folded over like that. So I'm gonna open this up, and it's pretty much an open sink, except for these points can stay closed. So we're just gonna make mountain folds along the creases. Like that. So that's what it should look like when you have it fully in, and you can crease that and do the same thing on the other side. So this can pretty much stay closed, and you just press that in to that point like that. And then press that in. So that's what it should look like right there. So now we can work a little more on this top part. So up here. So we can fold this edge down like this entire edge, like that, this entire top part. And this should flatten right there. And then this should come like that. So it should look something like that. And now we're gonna fold this edge to the middle, like that. And now we'll take this edge and reverse fold it. Like that. So we should have this left. Alright, so now we're gonna take this edge right here and pull it so that this edge, so that that part comes undone, that was right like that, should come undone. And then this edge should fold to the center, like that. And it doesn't matter if that doesn't fully reach, because we're gonna pull this edge out, like that. And this should fold over like that. And just like that. So that's what that part should look like. So this edge should fold over like that. And now we can fold this edge back up, like that. Now we're gonna work a little more back here. We're just gonna mount and fold this edge behind, but you can see this just looks like that, and it goes to this point, right there. So now we can take this edge and reverse fold it, like that. So now this is pretty much the base of the origami scooter. So I think I'm going to end this video off here. So thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe so that you do not miss more videos like this, and see you in the next tutorial.